Greetings YouTube and welcome to a video I have been desperately waiting to make for about a week. You see, I didn't want to post the results of my Iceman versus Stark Spidey patient waiting versus Hyperion until there was a level up event active in the contest so I could get those 25 free units, because that is very important to me, as any unit should be to you, especially when it's free, but it just would not come. It was, of course, the arena, and then it was hero use. And it was back to the arena, and then hero use. And it was just like a never-ending ping-pong between those two events. I have no idea why. I've never seen something like that happen. I felt like the Kabam gods were just spiting me. But finally, we are here with a level-up event today on Sunday. And I just want to give a huge shout-out to Endergast, a fellow friend of the contest who was generous enough to volunteer to compile the numbers and even make this fancy pie chart I'm now going to throw on screen for you. And you can see the results were pretty overwhelming in favor of Hyperion. 53% of voters, and we had over 300 people vote. Thank you so much. You know, all I asked was for which camp you were in, but so many people treated it like a high school debate exercise in which they would type not just sentences, but at times paragraphs of who they thought I should rank up and why. And I was humbled by everyone's intelligent response. So many people had great arguments for Stark Spidey and for Iceman and yes, for Hyperion. And I do want to say that for those of you who are going to be mad that Iceman's not being ranked up, he is still one of my top 5 priorities to rank up eventually to rank 5. So just because I'm not making him second doesn't mean he's not going to be there eventually. And I do think I feel pretty good about this decision, not only because Hyperion still is poison immune, so even though he's not triple immune like Iceman, there still certainly is some immunity there, but also I have to ask myself, who's going to benefit most from that jump from rank 4 to rank 5? And I love Iceman. I especially love his special ones. I saw a lot of people commenting that they don't think he's fun to play with. I vehemently disagree. I love to play with Iceman, and I spam his special one constantly because that's what you have to do to keep that cold snap on people like Nightcrawler and Classic Spidey. But I do believe Hyperion's damage will jump most from rank 4 to rank 5, and I'm super excited to see what the difference in specs is when we are done with this rank up. And let's just check out his specs real quick, if you will. He's got 23,000 health and 1,700 attack. Both of those numbers are just crazy, crazy high for a rank 4 champion. Yes, I wish that his PI was higher. He's only at 8,400, whereas if you check out Iceman's, you will be able to see that Iceman has a PI that's around 9,400. So you're looking at a 1,000 PI difference between Iceman and Hyperion. And certainly, I wish you could flip them. But then again, maybe Iceman will just stay that solid at rank 4. So without further ado, I am going to do something that almost is going to guarantee that I get Stark Spidey in the next hunt for Stark Spidey, because I'm going to use up those 6 out of 7 Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst. I'm sure there are people who are watching the screen saying, no, don't do it. You're going to regret it. But, you know, honestly, everybody who reached out to me who has a rank 5 65 Hyperion has said, I have never regretted it a day in my life, and I love playing with that champion. So I'm just going to assume that that's going to be me. You can see at the top of the screen, I already have a 3rd Tier 5 basic saved up, so I'm only 1 Tier 5 basic away from another amount of Tier 5 basics for my 3rd 565. And yes, that Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst stash is going to go from 7 to 1, but I'm hopeful I can get that back up, especially if I do end up doing a Labyrinth run, because let's face it, the Labyrinth Ultron's pretty worthless. In my mind, you do Labyrinth in order to get those, 6 Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst? Maybe it's more, maybe it's 8. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to press the rank up button, no going back. Thank you to everyone who voted, and most importantly, thank you to Endergast for compiling the numbers, and the Idolist for our awesome lunch. And this is the reason why I'm doing this. He told me, he doubled down, folks. He said that if he could do this, and I know this is going to make so many people shake their heads, he would trade his 565 Stark Spidey for 565 Hyperion. That's how much he's on that hype bandwagon. Okay, I just hit it. No going back. He is ranked up. And now we're just going to do a bunch of ISO. In fact, I don't know why I have this trash ISO. I'm going to save you the trouble, and I am going to fast forward this via Final Cut Pro, and the next time you hear my voice, you will get to see a 565 Hyperion. And in the meantime, let's play that smooth Prof Hoff jazz to give you something fun to listen to while I am ranking up this champion slowly but surely. Enjoy the jazz. And we are back. 565 hype. It is totally hyped up, and as we can see, as we get out of the specific filters that I have here, we are going to show you just how he compares to, let's just do this, to what he was before. He now has health of over 31,000. Holy cow. And attack of 2,400. Now, as I'm recording this, I am packing so that I can leave and visit my identical twin in Portland, Oregon. So I'm really not sure how much gameplay footage I'll be able to do, but surely in time I will be able to stack up that. And Hyperion was not on my profile list before this, but you can definitely see now when you tap my profile that he is number 2, Iceman number 3, and Star-Lord number 4. That's a pretty cool profile if I say so myself. And I'm up to now over 771,000 hero rating. Man, I never know if that's like impressive or pathetic, right? If somebody's going to go on my profile and be like, wow, what an amazing profile. I'd be like, man, that guy has spent way too much time on the game. He really needs to see some sunlight more. Maybe you're in one or two of those camps, or maybe you're kind of in the Venn diagram of both camps. Either way, 565 Hyperion, I'm so pumped up to try this guy out. I'm especially pumped because the next time I run into one of those godforsaken Iron Man Infinity War, as long as I'm still doing the bane of my existence, which is Alliance War, I will be able to bring my 565 Hyperion in, who should make quick work of it and cause me a severe less amount of stress, which is one of the reasons why I play this game, so I can have fun and not make it feel like it's stress and work, and that's going to save me a boatload of stress. So there's my profile now. Thanks again to Endergast for crunching the numbers, for the Idolist for helping convince me to even start this process. Huge shout out to him. Fantastic channel. Please go check him out. And otherwise, have a fantastic day. Let me know what you think. I'm sure there are some people who are really excited for this move. There are some people who are like, hey, you're an idiot. You should have done Iceman. Other people are like, hey, you're an idiot. You're now going to get Stark Spidey. And then there's going to be those few people who are like, hey, you're an idiot. You should have done someone like Dr. Voodoo, who, as a reminder, Dr. Voodoo wasn't rank 4. I couldn't do that even if I wanted because I didn't have the tier 2 alpha catalysts to even bring him up from rank 4 to rank 5. So that was out of the question, but still he got a significant amount of the vote. He was kind of like the libertarian version of the vote. He got like a third-party level vote, which, hey, you know, there's some significant Dr. Voodoo fans out there. What can I say? Thanks for watching YouTube. This was a lot of fun to put together, and I hope you enjoyed watching it.